All right, guys, welcome again to day 2 and our first office hour. Like I told us yesterday, we choose to have office hour so that we can have special time for learning. At the same time, we have a special time for us to ask questions. Now, the journey has begun, and we expect that you begin to make research. One of the quality skills that a virtual assistant must possess is your ability to do research. You're going to be doing a lot of research. Trust me, you can't know everything that your client wants you to know. You cannot know everything that your client, every problem that your client wants to solve. You can't know everything. But this is the mindset that I have, and I am willing to sell to us. I'm willing to sell that mindset to us because it has greatly helped me personally, right? And that mindset is the mindset that says, I can do all things. I can do all things. And this has worked for me in no small measure, okay? It has worked for me in no small measure. So when a client comes to me, someone asks me on my WhatsApp now, and they're asking me if I can do this certain thing. And trust me, I have never done it before in my life. I have never, perhaps I've not even heard about it before. The first thing I do is I put my phone on loudspeaker. I minimize my phone or my call. I'm sure all of your phone can do that. And immediately I switch to Google. That term that the person asked me, immediately I'll go and make a research about it on Google. And while the person is talking to me, I am reading on Google just for me to be able to find the right answer that is going to give the person confidence to talk to me at that moment. All right. If it's a time or a concept that it's quite very strange to me and I might need some time to talk about it. Number one thing that I do over the phone is to position myself, is to connect with the clients in my mind. And as they're talking, I'm giving gestures and I am, I allow the clients to talk to me while I am processing what answer can I give to this person that is going to calm the person down. And then once I'm able to provide that answer, then I will ask for more time. So next thing I'm going to say is, can we talk in the next an hour? Can we talk in the next 30 minutes? And I'll be able to give you the exact solution, or I'll type something. I'm going to send you something on WhatsApp that is going to really, really help what you are talking about. If the person obliged and agreed to meet me or allow me to send him or her something on WhatsApp, the next thing I'm doing research. Guy, there is ChatGPT that can help you clear all your burdens at once as a virtual assistant. Does that make sense? If it makes sense to you, you can just give me a thumbs up. You don't have to talk, all right? So can you just give me a thumbs up? So ChatGPT helps you to diagnose. So one of the quality skill of a virtual assistant is your ability to make research. So you say to yourself, I can do all things. The Bible says I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You too can do all things, all things. Don't just limit yourself. As long as you have access to the internet and you have a smartphone, you can press one or two buttons and you will quickly find answers to any problem. Having said that, today is our onboarding. And if you check the WhatsApp group, I have sent you about 2 links, if I'm correct. All right, I think it's just a link to your registration. So we expect you to, right now or after this session, you are going to fill that form by 3 p.m. My team are going to extract the your email addresses, and we are going to send you the link to your Slack. Okay, to Slack. The computer that I'm using now, I'm not sure I have my Slack on this Apple laptop, but my other laptop, perhaps I can share screen from there too. Can share screen from there. So I have it right here so that I can show us how, okay, I think I'll be able to do that. So I can show us how Slack looks like and how you guys are going to be working with it. So in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to share with us and show us a few things. Please permit me to share my screen right now and we can move forward to the other things that we need to do. Okay. All right. This is week 1. If you can see my screen, just send me a message, or Chichi, you can just unmute and talk to me, or you just send me a message, and then I'll know that we can all see my screen. So this is awesome. Thank you. So this is our week 1 milestone, and that is where I want to start from, because this is where we might have 1 or 2 questions. All right. This is your virtual assistance milestone. Milestone is for us to, I said something yesterday about, what do we call it? Theory of change. Theory of change. We believe that if you all follow some set of actions that we can measure over the time, we'll be able to tell if we are heading the right way or we are heading no way at all. So these first 4 steps are very, very crucial before number 5. Oh, I should zoom in, you can see it. Okay. Sorry, let me try and do that for me if possible. Someone says she cannot see it very well. Are you seeing it better now? Yes, you can see it fits, right? Okay. So this is the week 1. The first thing we want you to do is to register on the Google form. I have sent the link to WhatsApp, so you can just click the link. Now, if you clicked on the link and maybe it didn't display, it didn't show you anything, or it's corrupt, or it just gives you any message, whatever message that you see there, as long as it's not the form, you can screenshot the message and put it in the WhatsApp group. But let me tell you now, there are possible challenges that you may encounter if you click that link. Number 1, it may be due to your browser, because the link is actually working. There are so many persons that will say, I click on the link and it wasn't working. So we encourage you, maybe because of your browser. If you have not updated your Gmail in a long time, you can quickly go to your Play Store right now and do that. And if you have not updated your smartphone, it could just be due to update. Okay. And if you try it, maybe you click on the link through WhatsApp like that, and it did not display anything. Now try and copy the link and open your browser and then paste it there. So when you paste it there, you are going to easily be able to access the link. Does that make sense? All right, so I'll move to next thing. Next thing is what we did yesterday, which is participate in the welcome ceremony. I hope that we all enjoyed that, and I hope that we'll begin to maximize everything that was shared with us yesterday. Okay, so the third thing that I'm going to share with us is Slack onboarding. So the Slack onboarding is going to definitely come after we all have registered. So like I said, by 3 p.m. today, we want to harvest all the email addresses of those who have registered, and we will put that in our Slack. Then you're going to receive, an email. I'm going to receive an email telling you that I have invited you, or Toby Nigeria Company, I have invited you to Slack. So do well to use the link so that you can join us. So I'm launching my Slack now, and I'm going to show us how Slack looks like and how it works. So this is where we are going to onboard every one of us into. You see why it's very important that we all attend this class. Some persons may still have questions. about Slack and having one or two challenges. So here is a question I want to ask Google. While that is loading, okay, this is what I want to ask for. I told us we are research students. You can use Slack to manage the moving piece of every project you work on. So Slack also integrates with other existing project management tools. I said it yesterday that Slack is not a project management tool, but Slack helps to manage workforce. It manages the people. So whereas you are working on a project management tool, you can use Slack to manage them. And I said something yesterday that Slack helps you to focus, to stay focused. So you can integrate Asana into your Slack. You can integrate Trello into your Slack. You can integrate Monday.com into your Slack. I said yesterday that Monday.com is it's suitable for, even though you can use it for other project management works, but then it's quite suitable for non-profit. Yes, they have a feature that are really suitable for non-profit. But there are other ones that are specifically for sales. This is not the sales class. We have software like Close, and we have software like Salesforce, so that we can use. All right, let me come back to. I hope that added the value to us. You need to understand one or two things. Okay, so this is how Slack works. These are the various Google Calendar, various applications that I have integrated on this Slack page. For now, I'm the only one that is here. I will just start onboarding other people. So I have School of Sales, like I shared with you. This is a channel. Now, this Slack uses channel. We have the general channel. We have Paylist channel here. Paylist is one of the tech projects that my tech team are working on. Then we have random information. And then, so you can create different channels on Slack. You can create different channels on Slack. You can send direct message to people. So if I have added co-workers here, you see everyone on my team, they're going to be here. And then if I want to add a new channel, so I can create a new channel, and then I'll type virtual assistant. Okay. Virtual assistance channel. Let me just put it this way. So I can invite external people. I can invite people within my team. So should I make it private or this and all of that? So I can just decide to put it. So if I'm going to add people now, I can add Chinyere or add someone or add you guys, and then I'll put in your email. So if I add you into this channel, you're going to receive an email you're going to add people. You're going to receive an email in your email to let you know that someone has invited you to this platform. So this is a channel. Every conversation that has to do with this virtual assistant, we can continue to have it all here. I can put a description, and also we have start huddle. This huddle here, it's like a WhatsApp call, like an audio call. So we can do audio, we can do video. Huddle basically allows us to use something like Google Meet. You all have used Google Meet before. You can see it here now. So I can decide to turn on my video. I can use video, I can use audio. And if I should start, the call has already started now. So I can invite somebody to join me on this call, and then you and your team can work. So with this Slack, when you have the Slack on your smartphone, you can download the app at Play Store, and install it on your smartphone, then you and your peer mentor or whatever, if you don't want to use WhatsApp to make your call, you can easily use a live call here. You can have a live call session right here with this huddle. So we call it huddle here in Slack. And then on your own too, you may want to integrate other applications. So let me show you how to integrate other applications. You see, these are all of your applications. So you may want to integrate your Google Drive into it. This is Zoom. You can integrate Zoom. Now, this is time tracking tool. It's part of your virtual assistance tool. Okay, you can integrate time tracking tools, provided you have registered on this app. You can integrate it. You can integrate Outlook. You can have your OneDrive also as part of it. This is Asana here. Okay, so we have this is Asana here where you can do your project management stuff. Okay, and many others. If there are any other ones that you remember and you do not have a glimpse of the name, you can easily put it here and type and search. So you see, this is Monday here. I mentioned Monday the other time. You can integrate Monday here. I also mentioned, so now this is Salesforce. This is Salesforce. This is a CRM for sales and closers. We have other ones. So just so you know, there are other applications that you can integrate to your Slack. I said it yesterday, Slack helps you to stay focused. So instead of me going to Gmail, going to Google Drive, I can be on Slack and be able to access all the places where I have my content, my files, my programs, my team, and everything is just going to be focused. That is what Slack is basically for. So there are other features here. You can have Canvas. For this session, I'm not going to be using Canvas with you guys, but there is also an application or a software that is called Canvas. It's different from Canva. Canva is the one that is used to design, but Canvas is an application that is used to create an online course. I think that information will be better for those I'm going to be mentoring in how to create an online course. You see, this is Canvas. It's an LMS platform. LMS means Learning Management System. LMS platform, you can create your online course, you can introduce so many things. So this course now that I'm doing with you guys live, if I choose to start using Canvas, or I don't want to make it a live class again, I can record all of these sections and break it down and then upload it on Canvas. And I'm just going to be selling it right from here. So this is how Canvas work. Okay. So, all right, that said, let's go back to home here. If you have any question about this Slack now, you can put them in the chat box. After this section, we'll surely attend to it. Okay, another thing here is called thread. So thread is, if I send you a message, maybe I need to create an onboarding process for my team. Now, I put this 3 months ago, it's even over. So if I want to continue this conversation, you know how Twitter thread is. I can just continue the conversation one after the other. Are you getting it now? Sorry, I've not ended this huddle. Okay, so you can continue a thread. That means a conversation that is sequential. Conversation that is sequential, you can continue to have that conversation as long as it's in line with the same topic. So if you want to initiate a new topic, you can also initiate a new thread. You can create a new thread, you can create a new topic. And then any emails or messages that you have not read, they will all appear here. So these are the messages that you have not read before. So on my calendar, now this morning, because my calendar is already integrated with this, I sent you all a link on WhatsApp group, right? This link for the WhatsApp that we are in. I mean, this virtual assistant. So I created this morning, virtual assistant office hour. And it is slated to be happening Tuesdays and Thursday from 11 to 12 p.m. From 11 to 12 p.m. So which means I don't have to create this link again. It's already on my calendar, and then my calendar will surely be reminding me every time we have this meeting. So you too can have this on your calendar also, and your calendar will continue to remind you. This is on my Google Calendar now. If I put your email address as part of the attendees for this event, once I enlist your email address, you're going to receive a notification in your email, and it will be saved. You will just have to click yes. It will ask you if you want to be attending that, and then if you click yes, or maybe or no, if you click yes, you are going to be able to see it on your calendar that you have a meeting scheduled for this period until this period. Does that make sense to anybody? So that is how it works. Then it's already connected to Zoom because Zoom is part of this. So he's asking me join to Zoom because Zoom is where we are going to have that conversation. So you can also integrate Microsoft Teams and all of that. All right, that being said, let's go back to this place. So I've showed you everything about Slack onboarding right now. So once you have finished onboarding yourself on Slack, the next thing we want to look at is Calendly. All right. I'm also going to be showing you what's the difference between Calendly and Google Calendar, and why should you use Calendly instead of Google Calendar. So I have both. If you see my screen here, you can see an extension here. This is my Calendly extension, all right? And see, it's already bringing out my name. This is my Calendly extension. So what that really helped me to do is basically to have people schedule appointment with me. So ever since I've been using this software, it literally helped my work structure. For somebody of my kind of person, I have lots of people that call into my DM almost every day, and they just want to tell me how things has been hard, how they need advice, consultation. Someone wanted to know what business can I do right now. Someone to just share and cry on somebody's shoulder, and this and that and that. And time is not on our side. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So imagine that I am in the middle of something. I didn't plan to receive such a client or such a customer or such a person. I was not expecting you. You just dabble into my WhatsApp and you're expecting me to give you attention almost immediately. By the time I have conversation with you, 1-2 minutes, and I notice that this conversation you want to have may take us longer than 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. The next thing I do is I send you my Calendly link. All right. I'll send you my Calendly link, and then I'll have you book a time that is convenient for you on my calendar. Okay. A time that is convenient for you on my calendar. And when you book that, it will reflect also on my Google Calendar, and then I'll be notified. I've already also integrated Zoom to this my calendar. Right now, you can see, welcome to Biloba. This is it. So I use this to receive premium client. Now, why is it important to use this instead of Google? On this platform, if you are going to monetize your time, so let's say you are providing consulting services or advisory service to people, trust me, people are going to want to take it for granted. In Nigeria, I have seen that we are people that love to we are people that love to take people's time for granted. People will just come, 2 hours, you'll be there with them, and then once you are done, they will say bye-bye. There's nothing like take to buy pure water. I am not begging you, I'm only asking for my time, if it makes sense to you. So Now, what I do is I have to be strategic with the way I do things. Number one, I am passionate about helping people. I want to help you. I want to provide advice for you. I want to give you solution. I want anybody that meets me in a day, I want the person to have a memory that the last time I have conversation with Toby in Nigeria, this and this and that he said to me, I practiced it and it worked, even if I did not charge for it. So I had to come here and I create what I call free 30-minute discovery call. So when someone comes to me and he says, can I talk to you? And then I ask the person, what is it about? I've been having this. I'll just send the person my calendar. So this is I've copied the link here. Let me put that in a new, so let's see what my calendar look like here. So this is calendly.com/school of sales. That's the company name that I registered under this Calendly website. Now you see the way it looks like now. So it's saying free discovery call, and then the person is going to select a date and time for himself. So if today is 9, he wants to meet me by today, and then he will see my availability. These are my availability, and maybe select 3 p.m. Once he finishes and he selects 3 p.m., he goes to next, and then you are going to put in your name. I'm going to put in your email address. I ask you, I already put this information there. Share with me anything that you think is going to help our conversation. Why is that very important? There are people who come to talk to you and they don't even know what they want to say. You will take 1 hour to first listen to their questions. Question will be coming from question. Now, as a professional, it's important that you have them send those questions to you earlier, or they already put it in a box like this so that when they schedule this event, I'm going to receive an email from my end and I'll be able to see what they want to talk to me about. Do you understand now? And if I'm scheduling for somebody by myself, I can add that person as a guest. I can add other people as a guest here. So I'll put the person's email, and the person also is going to receive a message that he or she has been scheduled on an appointment with me. Now, why is this thing is useful for anyone at any level, but why is it useful for a virtual assistant? You see, by the time you start your marketing, you will not just be sending emails, sending messages, or just put any kind of link out there. You want to present yourself as a professional that knows what he or she is doing. And then if you don't want to be pushy in your marketing, you want people to decide whether they need you. So all you need to do is communicate your value, present yourself, and give them call to action such that they will be the one to make decision and commitment. And that is what Calendly helped them to do. Statistics have shown that when people book an appointment with you, they tend to be committed with it. They are committed to it, rather than when you book an appointment with them. So you tell somebody that I'm coming to see you in your house, and you are the one that owns the value, you are the one that wants to solve their problem. They may be nonchalant. Okay? So, but when you allow them to book, now they have read your profile, they have seen your marketing material out there, and they need you. And then you tell them that, book a calendar with me now so that we can discuss about your next project. That's just for instance anyway. And the person book a calendar, the person will automatically put it in mind that, oh, I have a meeting with so person on so day, and they'll be ready, fully ready with an open mind to come and listen to you and have you share some 1 or 2 things with them. All right, that is why Calendly is very, very important. So it's going to be part of your milestone for this week. Everybody, you've got to go and register on Calendly. I told you there are many tools we are going to expose you to. I registered with Microsoft. I think you should register with Google. If you do not have a Microsoft account, no problem. You are going to see that you can also register with Google. So you too, it's very simple, not hard. You register, and when you register too, you can also integrate, what do I call it? Integrate other applications to it, just the way Slack is You can also integrate, see, I've integrated Zoom to Slack. You can also integrate Zoom to your Calendly. So every time that Calendly allows, every time that somebody book an appointment with you, it automatically selects location where you want to talk to them. And if you are doing a premium, subscription, the subscription is about $15 in a month or $16 in a month. And with that $16 now, you can receive payments. So that means if I am doing a professional service and I tell people I'm going to give you 30 minutes of my time to discuss with you, and then you think that what you want to discuss with me, 30 minutes will not be enough, you may want to select, you're going to see my price there. I can put my price there, though that this, I didn't do that here. I'll put my price, okay, for extra minutes or extra 1 hour or extra 30 minutes, this is the amount you're going to pay. And if the person agrees and say, okay, I'm going to pay you 5,000 per hour, having exceeded our 30 minutes call, there will be a link and a payment link, payment integration also on this Calendly. On Calendly, a payment link, and through that, you'll be able to make payment. You can integrate your pay stack, you can integrate Stripe, you can integrate Stripe or PayPal also with them. So see now, I have 12 scheduled in the past 30 days. That's to tell you how people used to come almost every week. I think I will still have 2 persons this week now because they've asked me and I've sent them the link to go and reschedule an appointment with me right here. So that is that. If you have any question around Calendly also, you can put it in the chat box so that I'll attend to it after now. All right. So having done all of these 4, this is the next thing that will finally help your milestone. Now, this one was the one I was explaining last night during our welcome ceremony event. So it's called Know Your Partner. Know Your Partner. So the link to this form will be sent to you. It can be sent to the group or sent to you individually via your email. But subsequently, once we have set up our Slack, we'll be putting all the information in Slack at once. So everybody that is connected will see it. We don't have to send multiple emails to everybody again. Okay? So know your peer and mentor friend. Know your peer mentor friend. Please read the instruction carefully. You will schedule 20 minutes. This should not take more than 20 minutes call. And we don't expect you to use your data, to use your money, but if you can use WhatsApp call or any other means that is possible. And you don't have to come and use Zoom anyway. So you will schedule a 20 minutes phone call with your peer mentor friend. During the phone call, you will ask these questions one to another. So like I explained yesterday, of course, the person is going to tell you their name. So that formal introduction, maybe I should include that here. Okay, so the person will do formal introduction. My name is so person. I reside in Port Harcourt, and this and that. You don't have to start telling you whether I'm married or not married, or I've given birth or I've not given birth. It's not what I ask you to ask you. The next thing is 2 truths about yourself and a lie, just to catch some fun at the beginning, and then collaborative playlist creation. So what are your peer works together to create a collaborative playlist of songs that represents their personalities or favorite. So you can just ask the person, what's your favorite song? What's your this? What's your that? What type of song do you listen to? Then they discuss. So you just have to be free, be open-minded. And then you discuss why each song is meaningful to them. So why do you like this song? Oh, I love Akon. I love Christian songs. So why do you like these songs? Because you want to learn 1 or 2 things. You just have a way to inspire one another. And the next one is 15 minutes. Okay. The next one is a virtual tour of workspace. So you can ask questions like, do you have your workspace set up now? Do you have a laptop? Do you have a microphone? Do you have this? So how soon do you intend to get that? How are you going to get that? Well, I'm going to start. Now I'm just starting. I'm just learning. I will put that into consideration. I'll start saving for it. I'll do just those kind of information that is revolving around virtual assistants. So what is your lifetime line? So we expect you to create a simplified lifetime line highlighting significant event or milestone. So in the past, what are your major significant events and milestone? This activity encourages you to share personal experience and learning about each other's background. All right. So I went to University of Calabar. I studied blah blah blah. I have received a scholarship before. I have attended or volunteered in some leadership position before. Those are the conversations we want you guys to learn, so that somebody's profile, story, background can inspire the other person. It is non-competition. It is just for you to know about your partner. And please be open. Be open. What's the next thing here? What's your bucket list? Each person shares one item of their bucket list. I don't know what is in your bucket list. It may be bole, like my own now. I like bole very well. So partner discuss why that particular item is on their list and explore any common aspiration interest. Some of you that you don't have laptop, if laptop is part of your bucket list, maybe your partner can send you one. You don't know, so don't close your mouth. Next one is your favorite book or movie. Tribe of Judah. So you tell the person, I don't know, or Ada or Modadi, I don't know which one. I've not seen any one of them anyways. But I can see how the money is flying over the internet. Number 7 is what's your personal symbolism? Yes, each person selects an object or image that holds personal significance to them. So they explain their choices, meaning, and discuss any associated memories around it. Personal symbolism. Things that when they call this thing, it rings a bell. It may be a color. Why do you like color yellow? For me, color yellow is my favorite color. I don't know how you guys see it. But why do I love color yellow? I can tell you that color yellow gives strength, gives me hope, and things like that. It's significant. That's how to answer question. Then dream vacation planning. Are you planning to go on vacation? This is January. By December, maybe you and your husband want to go on vacation, or you just want to take yourself somewhere, or you're planning a girls' hangout or things like that. Or have you attended any vacation before? And if you have not attended, oh, fine. I've never attended any vacation before, but I hope that as soon as I start making money as virtual assistant, I'm going to be able to live that baby girl life that I want to live. Does that make sense? Next one is 2-minute autobiography of yourself. So you can also do that. And yes, 2-minute autobiography of yourself. So each person has 2 minutes to share a brief autobiography, focusing on key life experiences and interests. The lessons you've learned. I have learned not to talk too much, because if you talk too much, you can collect slap. Or in my experience in 2023, I have learned that no grief for anybody. Even if you are entering into the sea or you are going down the dungeon, they call you back, no grief for anybody. If that's what you've learned, you can as well share that. So these activities are designed to be short, engaging, and conducive to building a connection between you and your peer. So participants can learn more about each other in a fun and relaxed setting. Okay, in a fun and relaxed setting, just so you connect with the person, so that when we are giving you the next task, it won't be a problem for you. You'll be able to connect with that person continuously, and that is what makes sense. Does that make sense? Anybody? Put it in the chat box. Tell me it makes sense. It makes sense. If it makes sense, put it in the chat box. Yes, 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 yes. I want to see your comment. And if you think it is too much, you can also advise us. We can remove, we can delete, we can do so many things right here. All right. Now, here is the big deal instruction. Oh, no. So submit a 1-page report of your conversation and the answers of your peer mentor based on the questions above. So this milestone should be completed and be submitted by Friday this week. I don't know the exact date, but then Friday this week. So you are going to ask, if you are the first person to talk, the other person is going to be listening to you and giving you the answer. and then you're going to switch role. Like this is like a role play kind of job. You're going to switch role, and you must have that call with biro and pen in your hands so that you can at least take notes of some of the answers that your peer mentor is giving you, and the one that can be a take-home lesson for you. And the moment you are done with that, you are good to go. So just come here and follow this set of instruction. What are the instruction? Number one is you must do it. So your answers, you're going to type it and do it in a Microsoft Word like this. All right. If you have a computer, you can just come online and do it online using Google Doc file like this. And then save the file with your name and milestone one. So example, James milestone one, and then upload it on your Google Drive. Upload it on Google Drive, okay? And then copy the file. So you're going to copy the file link and share it with this email address here, mail.tobinigeria@gmail.com. I'm going to share it with us here. And then if you don't know how to share file, I've already provided a link here that can teach you. It's a 3-minute video. It's going to show you exactly how you can, share a file. Share a file. All right, failure to submit this milestone, you will be removed from the program. Does that understand? Is that clear? Failure to submit this milestone, you will be removed from the program. And that is all I have to share with us today. Guys, have you learned something? Does that make sense? Am I still within the range of an hour? Okay, we have 9 minutes or 10 before we finish the class. Let me listen to 1 or 2 questions and we can round off this section. Thank you very much for listening to us. If you want to talk, you can raise up your hands. Please talk to me. All right.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Toby. Sorry I came in late. I was thinking that the office hour was supposed to be for people that have questions. I didn't know that it was part of the class. What I
Your
record, is it going to be sent to the WhatsApp platform so I can listen?
I didn't hear that very well. Your voice went off and it came back. Ask your question again.
No, it's not a serious question. I just want to know if the recording will be sent to the WhatsApp platform. Listen
Yes,
to it
like
again.
almost immediately now. Once you are done, it will take a while before the recording is exported, like converted into MP4. So once we have it in MP4, just the way I sent the one up yesterday, I'm also going to send this to you guys in the group. Any other question?
Okay.
Any other question? If there is no question, please and please and please, you see all this assignment that we ask you to do, make sure you fill the form and register. Make sure that you register your Calendly link. I think in that document, that milestone 1 document, there is also a link on how to register on Calendly. If you didn't get it the way I explain it, there's also another link there that can guide you. Make sure you, we are in the onboarding week, literally. There are still other many platforms you are going to register on, but these are just the basics that we need to focus on right now at the moment. If there is no any other question, I really appreciate you. I know that not every one of us will be able to join, but my fear is that those who didn't join now, they will have reasons to procrastinate, because if you ask them to go and sit down and be watching the videos for the next 1 hour, they may not be able to have that grace to sit down like that. Okay, we have about 6 minutes before the end of this section, and that will make a lot of sense. If there is nothing else, thank you, Ezekiel. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Jonah. Thank you, Faith. Thank you, Tobi Iwole. Thank you, Temi Tope. Thank you, Chinyere. Thank you, Bukola Mercy. And thank you, Marvis. We love you all, and we trust God that as we make progress, we will be able to achieve our desired goals. Don't joke. If you are not doing anything right now, bury your head on YouTube and be learning many things about virtual assistants. Those skills, those tools that you've never heard before, that you have not been able to use before. Learn anything. Most importantly, learn anything that is hard. Is that advice making sense? Learn hard things. Hard things pays better. I'm telling you, when you learn a hard skill, number one, you won't have a lot of competitors in that field. Number two, when you meet a client that needs that service, the client will, even you have the confidence to pay well. Have you wondered why anybody who is a developer, they pay them really high? They pay them really, really high. But if you go out there now, people shout and say there is no job. But when you see an opportunity, they say there is a company that needs secretary. 500 people are going to submit application. The moment 500 persons submit application, the company only need one person. But because the job is kind of administrative, it's kind of simple, what is there that the secretary cannot do, just be carrying file here and there, you are reducing your chances of getting a job. And in that kind of a job employment, it's grace of God that prevails. Because all of you may be graduates, all of you may have had experience as a secretary. But if you see jobs around technical, stuff, it's technical doesn't mean that you can't learn it. It only means that it may take a longer time for you to master it before you become a pro in it. And by the time you invest that time, and you can shorten the curve for learning a technical skill. As a UI UX designer, women does UI UX designer, and you can start designing something meaningful and reasonable in the first week of your learning as a UI UX designer. But that doesn't mean you are a master. So it can take you the next 3 months to become a master who can design application, design mobile app. By the time you stay for that 3 months, learning vigorously and consistently, you'll be able to charge premium for your services. I pray that God is going to help us, but please desire to learn, open your mind to learn, and God bless you. That will be my final words for today. And I hope to see you. Please, will the shared screen be available on WhatsApp? Okay, sure. Yes, I will. All these already in the link you sent to the WhatsApp group chat. Yes, they are there. And the other ones that are not there, we'll send it to you. But first, the most important is to register on the WhatsApp. What other questions that are here? Okay. Individuals can zoom in, pitch your screen. Okay. Please zoom in. All right, I think we are done for today. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Please go into the group and share comments about this class with those who did not join. Tell them why they need to join, how much they miss this lovely class. God bless you, and bye for now. Bye-bye.